rising cost of gasoline and concerns about global warming, many people are switching to alternative fuels. I'm Eric Elliott in San Francisco, and in 2006, I bought this 1979 diesel Mercedes to run on vegetable oil. Fast forward a couple of years, you'll still find me driving my vintage Mercedes. Instead of spending valuable time collecting vegetable oil around San Francisco, I've instead opted to purchase treated vegetable oil called biodiesel from local suppliers. What is biodiesel and how is it different than gasoline or regular diesel? To find out, I hopped in my veggie Mercedes and drove to Autopia, a biodiesel supplier located in San Mateo, just south of San Francisco. At Autopia, Chris Constantino gave me a rundown on biodiesel.
You make biodiesel by adding lye to the recycled oil and cleaned oil, and you take off the glycerin, and what you have left is the biodiesel.
That's great, but what does that mean for my car? It turns out that biodiesel has a solvent effect on the car. It actually cleans the engine. Of course, it also cleans everything else, from the gunk left behind from years of regular diesel use to certain types of fuel lines. That's why it's important to keep extra fuel filters in the car and switch those old fuel lines with new biodiesel-friendly ones. While at Autopia, it just so happened that I needed to fuel the car. Fueling my veggie Mercedes isn't as simple as pulling up to the pump and filling the car. Since the station is so far away, I carry 5-gallon carboys to keep me on the road longer. I'm not the only one. Most biodiesel drivers trek the extra mile to pick up vegetable oil. Karen Meyer drives her Passat TDI 25 miles to Autopia and has been using biodiesel for 3 years.
This whole alternative fuel is a complicated bag, and biodiesel, at least when it's recycled, gives me a feeling that you're reusing things. And
obviously you think it's worthwhile.
Yep.
It may be worthwhile, but don't expect it to be cheap. Prices are dropping, but the day I went to Autopia, biodiesel cost $5.59 per gallon. Compare that to around $3.66 per gallon for regular diesel and $3.50 per gallon for gasoline. Ouch. From Autopia's cost of $5.59, the state of California makes roughly 60 cents, and a retailer like Autopia makes only 39 cents. So a little bit more than $120 for 21.8 gallons. Kind of expensive, but you know it's worth it.
Can you say it's worth it a little louder?